The emergence of the Kazakh Khanate was a result of growing desire of feudal groups for independence. The escalation of conflict between the Uzbek Khanate and Mogolistan led to the rise of Kazakhs. In 1428, Abul Khair became the Khan of Eastern Kipchak steppe. Every day, he talked about his relatives Chingizids who looked after the former Golden Horde throne as if they were waiting for an ambush. It is said that Kerey and Janibek were descendants of Juchi's eldest son Orda Ichen. According to Abu al-Ghazi Bahadur, the Khans were descendants of Anator Juchi's heirs. Another author, Mahmud ibn Wali, states that the Khans were descendants of Tukat Timur. Abul Khair, who was a descendant of Juchi's son Shiban, who ruled over a territory stretched from the Aral Sea to the Irtysh River western Siberia. The state was not centralized but divided into many tribes, which most of them were ruled by the descendants of Chinggis Khan. When Abul Khair was 30 years old, he murdered Mahmud Koja, the Khan of the Cyber Khanate, who was also a descendant of Shiban. He further expanded his Khanate into south after defeating the remnants of the Golden Horde. Turkic aristocrat, also a military leader, Mirza Haydar Duglati, an author of the famous Tarikh-i Rashidi manuscript, which was written between 1541 to 1546, was the first person who used the word Kazakh in written sources, as well as the first person who described the founding of the Kazakh Khanate. The manuscript states, when Abul Khair Khan subjugated Deshti Kipchak completely, some sultans from the house of Juchi decided to prevent the impending disaster brought by him. Abul Khair Khan caused a lot of worries to Sultans Kerey and Janibek, escaped from him to Mogolistan. Isambuga Khan welcomed them and gave them the Chui and Kozybashi region, which were the western parts of Mogolistan. According to legends, the Khans migrated after Koblandi Batir killed the war leader Aksholbi. Abul Khair Khan did not turn over the murderer, and that night a lot of villages started the migration to Mogolistan. There is exactly no information why the ruler of Mogolistan Isambuga provided them with those areas. Most probably, Mogolistan was surrounded by a ring of strong Khanates. They needed military support by related tribes. According to the Chronic al-Ashrar, they prepared to welcome the arrival of royalties and paid deep respects to them. They were treated like noblemen and not like exiles. However, Tarikh-i Rashidi describes this event in short. According to Mirza Haydar Duglati, the Kazakh Khanate was founded in 1465 to 1466. Nevertheless, finished his story saying, Allah knows better than me. Some historians say that the Kazakh Khanate became an independent country after Abul Khair's death. This would mean that it did not occur before 1468. Mahmud ibn Wali states these words about Abul Khair's death. When Abul Khair Khan died, an outbreak of disorder occurred in the Kipchak regions. The majority of warriors joined the powerful princes having moved to Mogolistan. They conducted raids and were given the name Kazakh. At that time, Kerey Khan became the sovereign.